This tutorial is to show you how to do the back stitch. First, you're going to need to thread your needle. I use all 6 strands most of the time. Unless I'm doing some really fine detail work, I use all 6 strands. You're going to do a nice double knot at the end of your thread, and then have a little tail going on just so that you don't unthread your needle accidentally. You're going to have your shape traced, and I am going to do a back stitch along the stem of this flower. I like to start from the very left and work my way over to the right, and you always start from pulling from the back side of your hoop. That way all of your knots and all the uglier stuff is in the back and your pretty stuff can be in the front. You're going to take your floss and pull it all the way through until you hit your double knot, and then you're going to go over about 1/4 of an inch or so and go back down and pull all the way through until it's tight. You're going to come back up again about 1/4 of an inch, the same distance that you just did, the same stitch length. I'm going to pull all the way through, and instead of going farther and going back down another 1/4 inch, you're going to go back into the hole you just came up out of there and go back into it, thus the back stitch. Pull it tight. Then you're going to go up another 1/4 of an inch, about the same length, pull all the way through, and then back into that previous hole. And you're going to continue that all along the place that you are back stitching. Now you can do smaller stitches. I wouldn't recommend doing much larger of stitches. Just take note that if you do smaller stitches, it will take more time, and it's really unnecessary. You don't need to do that. And you're just going to keep going up 1/4 inch and back into the previous hole. And this stitch is probably our most basic besides a running stitch, and I use it almost on every single project, so it's a real handy one to have mastered. And that is the back stitch.